Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share a simple pot roast recipe with you. It is a nice hearty warming meal that is just so easy to make, and I've written a blog post which I'll leave down below, which you can click through to pin, bookmark and save for when you want to make this lovely meal. And be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more videos, comment to let me know other meals you'd like me to share. So let me talk you through the ingredients for today's recipe. I've got this lovely Irish round roast. It's €18.99 for the 1.6 kilogram piece of meat. I picked this one because it looked nice and marbled and nice and fatty, which is what we all like, and just really good. It worked out being the cheapest per kilo to get the bigger sized one. You can get whichever size suits your family, just adjust the cooking time accordingly. So this is 8 to 10 serves. We're going to have it as our meal today, and then there'll be leftovers for days as well, which is what we always like. So I've got that over here. Now as far as vegetables go, it is up to you, depending on your taste, dietary requirements, what's available, what you want to cook with it. I'm going to start by cooking a whole lot of onions. I've got this red onions here, so we're going to have a few onions. It's going to cook for a couple of hours, and then a bit later on we're going to add some potatoes. I just found these ones, they just look really nice and fresh potatoes. I'm going to use these, but you can leave them out if you don't want to include potatoes. And I've got some lovely sweet crunchy Irish carrots, so I'm going to include carrots in my dish, but there's lots of other vegetables you can add in if you want. You can add in some parsnip, broccoli, mushrooms, cauliflower. I'll write all the ideas down in the blog post down below. So now to get started, we're going to pop the oven on to 150 degrees Celsius, which is 300 Fahrenheit. We're going to open up our meat, and we're going to actually just fry it up really quickly, just to get it nice and browned, to just seal in all those juices and to give it lots of flavor. So we're going to get started doing that now. So I thought I'd just quickly clarify, here in Ireland this piece of meat is called a round roast. It might be called top side or round roast like it is here. It might be called chuck roast, rump roast. It's really one of these lovely slow cooking pieces of meat. So we're going to open it up and get it cooking. Okay, I've got the meat open up here. I've got my husband helping me. He's going to salt the meat for us. Okay, so the meat is salted. We're going to flip it over and then salt the other side. Okay, my husband's flipped it, I've salted it, popped a bit of olive oil on it, and he's going to now massage the olive oil into it. And now once it's all nice and it's got some seasoning and some oil, we're going to fry it up in a nice hot frying pan, just to get it nice and golden on both sides and seal in all those lovely meaty juices. So cook the meat in the frying pan, flipping it over until all corners are nice and browned, and just keep flipping it. And once it's browned all over, move it to a baking dish. And I've chopped loads of onion to just surround the meat with. And then to keep everything nice and juicy while cooking, we're going to pour over some liquid, 3 cups of liquid. It's up to you if you want to use stock, water, a cup of wine and 2 cups of stock. It's totally up to you. So I'm going to pour my liquid over now. Okay, now we're going to cover it up, and then we're going to pop it into the oven, which again is preheated to 150 degrees Celsius, which is 300 Fahrenheit, and it's going to go into the oven for 2 hours, and I'll catch up with you once this beauty's been in the oven for 2 hours. It's been in the oven for 2 hours. I've just taken it out. It smells incredible. The house has been smelling so amazing while it's been cooking. I'm just drooling for this meat. So I'm just going to flip the meat over. Then I'm going to chop a whole lot of carrot and potatoes to fill all around the meat. Just like that, lots of chopped carrots and potatoes, and I've flipped everything over so it's going to be all nice and juicy. And now I'm going to pop it back into the oven for a final 2 hours. It's up to you depending on the size of the meat and also how tender you like the meat to be. I'm going to pop it in for 2 hours, let it finish off cooking and get all nice and tender, and I'll show you once it's done. So the meat's had its final 2 hours in the oven. All those veggies look incredible and full of flavor, and the meat is cooked through absolutely perfectly. And then there's lots of sides you can serve this with. I will write it all down in the blog post down below. You can go for some greens to kind of balance all the richness, which is what we're going to do. Or you can make some mashed potatoes if you want a little bit more potato. Lots and lots of ideas. Green beans are also really yum. But yep, all be in the blog post down below. So now all that's left to do is to cut into the beautiful pot roast. Oh, look at that incredible tender meat, so good. And that is the video for today. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more videos, comment too, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.